So guys, I'm gonna show you how to replace your guitar strings. Well, basically put on guitar strings, because I already took them off. And then got the idea of, hey, maybe I should show people how to replace their guitar strings. So I'm currently just taking them off right now. Okay. And the way that I do that is pretty simple. If you have these little fellers in here, okay, I know a lot of people, they like to detune their guitars and then do it that way, but I literally take a fork, stick it right here, but you gotta be careful because you could tear up the pegs if you don't do it correctly. So if you just take this out, guitar string pops out, and you just unravel it right here. Like so. Boom. It's easy. Easy as pie. Alright? So I'm unraveling it. Okay. So that's the last one. Okay, now we're gonna clean this a little bit. And then we're gonna put on the new strings. Alright, so I got it cleaned up a little bit. I got all the dirt off of it. Okay. We're gonna start with the first E, okay? Oh my god, that's horrible. Okay, so the first E, it's probably backwards. But anyways, alright. The first E, that's gonna be this one right here. And these are actually light, Martin lights. Some people like heavy or mediums. Really just all your preference and what you like the tone of your guitar to be. The lighter, the more like pitchy it's gonna be. I don't know how to describe it, but you just have to listen to the difference. But anyways, I usually rock mediums, but this is all I had, so that's what I'm gonna use. I've used Martins since I basically started playing, because that's what my dad uses, and he's the one who taught me. And I'm not picking up this guitar string, it's like impossible. So I don't suggest you drop your guitar strings, because it's nearly impossible to pick them back up, unless you get them on the very end. Okay. Alright, I dropped it again. Okay, so this is going to be a full video of me just picking up my guitar strings, which is awesome. I love doing this over and over again. Every time it drops on the floor. Okay? Oh my gosh. Alright. Not dropping that again. Alright. So what you do when you start, okay, this is going to be going on the very last one, okay, right here, okay, the very last one. It's probably reversed, probably looks like it's the first one from your view. I really don't know, but you'll get the point. Okay. The way that I go by it is the thicker the string, like how I don't even look at the numbers, I just know by the thickness of the strings. So this one's the thinnest, so it's obviously going to go right here. Otherwise you can go by what it says, which is first E, okay, and then the sixth E is going to be the thickest. And I said sickest with a lisp, so thickest. Alright, so you put this in here, okay, you just put it right in there, but you want to line this part up, okay, right there. You want to line it up with the string, and you also want to make sure the string is pulled out and is tight. That's the way I've always done it. And you just push it on in down. It's pretty easy. And then from there on, you're gonna go right here to the first one right here on the right side, and you're gonna put it through the hole. Okay, let's see here. Alright, you're gonna make sure that this is inside of there. Okay? And you're going to pull it tight. And then you're going to start cranking that sucker this way towards you. And the way you know that it's going the correct way is it's going to be turning clockwise. If it's turning counterclockwise, then it's not going to be on correctly. And make sure you keep it in there. In the crease. Because if you get it all tight and it's not in there, then it's just a pain in the butt. Some people like to wrap them a couple times. I'm more of the kind that just puts it through the hole and starts tightening it. Yeah, be careful too, because these things will poke you in the eye. It's happened to me a couple times and it sucks. Okay, now you want to be careful when you're tightening this 6th string, especially because this one, I've had several of them break when I was putting them on, and it's the worst thing ever is buying brand new strings and having one break. Now these strings, I think that they were bought a while ago, okay? So they're not as fresh as, you know, if you were to go to the store and buy some. So we'll see. I might break one today. Ugh, I always hate this. But, alright, so a trick though is while you're tightening it like this, you want to loosen it too, because it's kind of stretching it out, and that way you're not just going straight into it. Because if you do that, that's going to increase the chances of it breaking. So yeah, you just want to tune it back a little bit, or even pull up on it. I like to pull up on it. And you really don't have to do this for every string. I just do for the 6th string because it's the most breakable string. Alright, that's good enough for right now. We're going to go ahead and put on, I think this is the 2nd. No, this is the 4th D. Okay? So this one is going to go right here. Okay? Oh, sorry. Right here. Okay? And an easy way to do it is to turn all of them towards you, so you don't have to bend the string at all when you're putting it through the hole. You just turn it towards you so that it's a lot easier to just put it through and get her done. So I'm gonna put this one in there just like the other one. Make sure it's in there good and tight. And this one, I'm actually gonna kind of wrap it a little bit because it is a thicker string, if that makes any sense whatsoever. If not, then you will find out why when you do it yourself. Okay, so this one I'm just tightening it up, making it all tight, just going straight though, like straight into tightness. Because this one's actually thicker, like with the lips thicker than the 6th string. So you don't gotta be as careful. So that one's tight enough to wrap me up. We're gonna go to the next one. This one's gonna be the 2nd B, which is right next to the 1st E. Okay, so we'll do that one first because it could be a harder one because it is the second thinnest one that a guitar uses. And I don't know why. I've had way too much caffeine today, so I'm just talking like a weirdo today, so I apologize. I'm always weird, but not usually like that weird, like right now. I usually don't talk as much either, so. Alright, so we're gonna put this one in here just like the other ones. This one's gonna go right next to this one. And I'm just turning it so the hole is turned towards me. One more time. Boom. I missed the hole. I thought I got it in. Okay. That's what she said. Just kidding. Alright, it is in. That's what she said. Again. Alright, so. Alright, this is the third one I'm putting in. That's what she said. Alright. I'm going to turn this one clockwise again. Okay, remember that. Clockwise, because if you turn it counterclockwise, it's going to be all messed up. Ooh, that scared me. So, once again, make sure that it is pull up tight. That way that this part of it isn't gonna, basically what you want to do is have the string all the way up against the peg, because if it's down further and you start tightening it, it's gonna just pop up eventually, and that'll cause your guitar to go out of tune again. So you want to make sure that it's right up against it. Okay, so that's good for right now. We're gonna go do this next one. Now this one's gonna be the fifth. Yeah, this one's the fifth. So it's gonna be right here, the second one down, or the fifth one up. Whatever you want to go at. So I've been playing guitar since I was like 11, I think, maybe 11, 12. And I still don't know the names to a lot of the terminology or anything like that. And I don't even know how to read music. I've always played by ear. And a lot of people they all kind of go by, sheet music and all that, and I've always just kind of learned by ear, or they just go by the chords. Once I learned the chords, I didn't really need to look to see. I just kind of listened to it and I would know like right away what chord it is that the person was playing in the song, which some call it a gift. I just call it kind of like, it's like riding a bike. You just know, except your ears. Like your ears are, it's hard to explain if you don't know what I'm talking about. And I don't want to sound stupid. But yeah, I've never needed to learn how to read sheet music or anything like that. So I'm pretty thankful for that, because I hear it's easy, but it's easier for me to just listen to the song and figure out what chord it is. And I mean, yeah, sometimes I have to go and see, just look up what chord it is. I don't always right away know what chord it is, but I mean, sometimes you can tell if it's like a C or a D, you know what I mean? It's just like more basic. But if it's like a B minor or something like that, then you're like, what is that chord? What's he playing? I don't know. So I'll look it up, and then I will find out. simple enough. Come on. So this one is the 6th E string. This one is a lot of fun because it's the thickest one. So it's kind of the hardest one to put on. These sides, it doesn't break though. Like, I've never broken one of these strings, ever. If you break one of these strings, you're trying to break the string. I've never, not once, ever broken one of these. And we're down to the last one, which is gonna be the 3rd G, the 3rd gangster in the string box of string guitar strings. All right. Sometimes you have to push these things down because they try to come up. Alright. So that's basically it. I'm going to tune it up and then we will play. Okay, so you want to make sure you get the ends of these clipped. Alright? Because if you don't, they're just going to be a pain in the butt. So any kind of wire cutters, just cut them right off. Each one of them. Be careful you don't cut the string itself that's attached to it. You don't want to cut the string that you just tuned. Because if you do that, it's going to be bad. You're going to have a bad time. Okay? So boom, boom, boom. I have 2 more. Boom. My cat is meowing for some reason. Alright. Cool. Alright. That's it, dude. Okay, I was gonna tune it up, but I would have to stop the video completely. Okay? Because I need to use a tuner. I'm not that skilled. Just kidding, I am. I'm gonna tune it up real quick. And when you tune it for the first time, it's gonna go out of tune a few times, so you're gonna have to redo it a few times, just so you know, because you're still stretching the strings out and all that good stuff. Okay, these last 2, you want to make sure that you're very careful, because if you, the first time you tune these up, like where it's actually getting hard to tune them up, you gotta be careful, because they will break. So I'm pretty sure this is a half step down than standard tuning, like without, just by hearing it sounds a little bit deeper, but that's a good thing to do to start, so you're not going full throttle. I mean, you can, but if you're not in the middle of a concert, you know, and you broke a string, you just put one on, there's no reason to just go all the way up. So, but also, it doesn't really matter. I'm just not going, I'm not being risky. WD-40 on this or something. It's a little hard to tune. Because it says that too. Okay, I'm gonna go standard tuning now. Standard tune. Okay, so that's it. That was a long video, so sorry. But I just showed y'all how to put new guitar strings on your guitar, so you're welcome.